Central Catholic was a very, very important part of my youth, so to speak. It was certainly an important chapter in my educational process and in my maturity. I think back on Central with very, very fond memories. When I think of Central and I think of the history of it, I really think a lot of the Christian brothers and of my friends and of the involvement of my family. It's certainly extended and built on my base of my Catholic faith. And academically, I was challenged, and I'd like to think of it back then while it was preparatory for college. I looked at the experience as preparatory for life. I've seen many changes within Central, but where I really have seen its strength is where it hasn't changed, and that is the leadership of the Christian Brothers and the commitment to the Lasallian mission. Uh, as I think back as a student and the building of my own roots in my faith and spiritual life, my commitment to scholarship and my commitment to the community, that's what's happening today. And I've seen that with my sons, and now most recently our grandson, who just graduated last year. And those principles are what makes Central special. So many, many changes, but sticking with the leadership of the Christian Brothers and the commitment to the Lasallian mission, to me, is critical. When I was a student here, I would say 85% of the student body was essentially a feeder system from the various Catholic grade schools. That system is not today what it was then. So as a result, Central has to draw on a broader geographic range of students. We certainly still have a lot of city kids, but we have a lot of suburban. And I think the ratio is almost flipped from what it was 85% city. It's now probably 15 to 20% city, 85% from the suburbs. That means you have to be competitive. You have to go out and compete against alternatives for a broader range of students. And to be competitive, you not only have to have the strong academics, you have to have the supporting extracurricular activities. And bringing in the STEM building is just simply outstanding. To provide the current student body, and this is not an effort to expand enrollment, this is an effort to expand academic excellence. So to bring in the science, technology, engineering, and math facility as a separate part of the curriculum and have a facility to enhance that area of study, I think will better prepare our students for the future and will keep Central on the competitive plane. Well, when you think back to many of the alumni, when we went to school here, our tuition was paid for the most part, by our parishes. If your parents were dutiful in putting money in the Sunday collection, as my memory serves me, St. Bede's paid $100 or $200 a year, and there was no financial burden whatsoever on my parents other than quote unquote other expenses. There was no tuition. So to me, this is an opportunity for the alumni from many years back to pay their tuition. To pay their tuition to help this student experience be available to young men within the Pittsburgh area. So what the alumni can do is to support this school, is to keep it competitive. And I hate to say it, but yes, it means attending various functions and showing support at the athletic programs, coming to the football games, the basketball games, the baseball games, where we won a title this year. But it really gets down to money. The only way this school can remain competitive with its academic and support facilities for non-academic activities is the alumni step up and pay their tuition, make other contributions, and this school can be an opportunity for young men, young boys to become young men through the Lasallian mission. So to me, it's time for the alumni to write a check.